I'm Joel and welcome to Keep Your Enemies Close, the show where best friends get to take part in some incredible challenges. But not all the challenges will be alongside each other. Oh no, they'll be ruthlessly mixed up and forced to play alongside their enemies. Could you turn your enemy into a frenemy? Let's meet the 4 pairs of best friends who are willing to do just that and put their friendship on the line. They're all in the mixer. First up are Luciana and Shaydie from London. Then Jacob and Cameron from Swansea. And Tanika and Laura from Richmond. And finally, Connor and Alex from Wisbech. We've met the best friends, but what makes them tick?
Hi, my name's Shaydie. I'm 12 years old and I live in London. This is my best friend, Luciana.
I'm 12 years old and I also live in London. Me and Shaydie both go to the same school.
We both do shopping together, cinema, sleepovers, like talking, singing, dancing.
Well, if we're not together, then we're on the phone.
We tell secrets to each other. We're the Blues.
And we are the best.
That's why we're gonna win.
Hi, this is Jacob, my best friend.
And this is Cameron, my best friend. And we both come from Swansea. We started hanging out when we played football together for a local team.
I like BMXing and scrambling.
And a little bit of rugby.
We like going fishing together down the local river. Me and Jacob get on better than other people do because we understand each other. We're gonna do it for Swansea.
She's Laura.
She's Tanika.
And we're the best of friends.
We're both 12
We both go to the same secondary school.
and we both live in Richmond.
We often hang out like going shopping and going to the cinema together.
And we take Tanika's dog Pepper for a walk.
Don't eat that!
Pepper ate the poo.
No, she did not!
She was carrying
So funny.
Our mums are both really good friends. We always meet up as a 4, but
They break the chatting record every single time.
we're the best of friends.
And we really want to win this.
Hi, my name's Alex. I'm 12 years old and I come from Wisbech.
Hi, I'm Connor, I'm 12 and I come from Wisbech too.
We've known each other since we were born and
We used to do everything together.
we always tried out for the sports teams at our school and we always used to get in, like rugby,
Football?
especially our cricket.
Alex reckons I have blonde moments very often.
Yeah. Me and Connor are going to be the best friends because we've known each other for the longest. We're going to win.
What an awesome bunch of guys, eh? Well, they better not get too cosy in each other's company, because all too soon they're going to be mixed up by the mixer. But more of that later. It's now time to put the best friends through the first and possibly last challenge they'll face together. Here, if they win, they'll not only gain a psychological advantage, they'll also gain a unique reward. This, the Hand of Friendship, and that could come in very, very useful if any of the pairs of best friends make it to the final. But who will win the Hand of Friendship? Let's find out as we play this.
Tube Strike.
This is a massive tube powered by 4 best friends' legs. So, he'll be able to see just how well they work together as they've got to navigate across some bumpy terrain. They'll start in one corner, they'll then roll to the opposite corner, flip up their tube and try and strike down their team-coloured target. Once that's hit the ground, only then can they roll into the middle and try and burst the one and only big red winning balloon. A big bang here will mean a big victory. But what route will they go for? A short route or a clever route? There's only one way to find out. Keep your friends close.
Is it going to be a pile-up? Surprisingly not. They seem to be treading quite carefully. Bit of a bash, but Pink's Alex and Connor have escaped the melee. What are the Silvers doing stuck over on the right? They're trapped miles from their target. Oh, the Pinks got target down. It's a clear run. Oh, a near miss from the Blues. Silvers and Purples still nowhere near their targets. It's a clear run. Alex and Connor got it.
Alex and Connor, congratulations. Let's take a look at that winning burst one more time.
And the field was empty. They just walked it. Strong flip equals a mighty tube strike.
Right, Alex and Connor, come on out. Victorious duo. I was very impressed, actually, because you never really seemed to break your stride. Did you barge anyone out of the way?
Yeah. I think we hit a couple of people on the way, but...
Well, you've won this. Now, this is the Hand of Friendship, and it could be the difference between winning or losing in the final. OK, well, whether Alex and Connor make it to the final remains to be seen, because very soon the best friends will be playing against each other. The rules of Keep Your Enemies Close are simple.
Before each challenge, the mixer will mix up the best friends to create new pairs of frenemies, two people who don't know each other. The frenemies will have to put any differences aside and work together in order to win. After each challenge, the losing pair will be eliminated and sent back to the mixer and lockdown. So, 4 pairs become 3, then 3 become 2, until only 1 pair remain. The winning pair of frenemies split and release their best friends from lockdown. Reunited, they will face the final to win. Keep your enemies close.
Even if one best friend gets eliminated, the other best friend has to keep on winning and winning in order to get their best friend back in for the final. But to get that far, they're going to have to work pretty closely with some enemies. I think it's about time we mixed it up.
The mischievous mixer spins. Who will be paired with whom?
The first pair of frenemies out the mixer is Alex and Luciana. Next up is Shaydie and Cameron. And Jacob and Tanika. And finally, Laura and Connor. The mixer has been at work and created our first pairs of frenemies. Let's have a look at their differences. So we've got Luciana and Alex. Now, Alex's opinion of girls, well, his sisters put him off them. He can't stand them. Whereas Luciana thinks all boys ever think about is football. Yeah, see, Alex is like, no, I mean, I personally, it's 95% of what I think about is football, which is sad, really, isn't it? And then we've got Shaydie and Cameron. Now, Shaydie rates herself 9 out of 10 for puzzle solving. Cameron only rates himself 5 out of 10. So will Shaydie be taking the lead? We'll find out. And then we've got Jacob and Tanika. Jacob reckons girls can be really silly. Uh-oh. Whereas Tanika goes as far as to call boys obnoxious. That's a bit harsh. I sense a little bit of friction. And then finally, we've got Laura and Connor. Now, Laura's superpower will be able to fly from A to B. Connor would be like Spider-Man, so he could climb, as he showed there. Well, will they fly their way to victory, or will they get caught up in a web of confusion? There's only one way to find out, as one pair of frenemies will be eliminated as we play this.
Thwack-a-pult.
The aim is to thwack your frenemy-coloured panel using this massive catapult loaded with tennis balls. For example, Laura and Connor, you have a pink catapult. Therefore, you'll be aiming to thwack the pink-coloured panels. Although, a crack in the panel is not enough. There either has to be a hole or it has to be broken. Also, accuracy is so important. Otherwise, you might thwack an opponent's colour. The last pair of frenemies to thwack all their panels will be eliminated. I bid you good luck, frenemies, and remember to keep your enemies close.
The colours of the platforms match the panels the frenemies are aiming at. Alex, you've hit the first one of your enemies, but you're meant to be aiming at blue, not silver. That's more like it, Alex. First blue down, quickly followed by a purple thwacked by Cameron. Cameron's on fire. Only one purple left for him and Shaydie. Second silver down. Jacob and Tanika, one left. Purple's all thwacked. Cameron, quality.
He's really struggling, just not getting the power. Alex and Luciana have thwack-a-pulted.
Luciana, a direct hit, and all blues thwacked, and pinks have finally smashed their first panel. Connor nicks the corner.
Down to one piece each now. Got it! Jacob and Tanika, you couldn't get your aim in, but then suddenly you got it.
Oh, look at that, a sweet smash. The last silver panel.
OK, it is the blame game. Whose fault was it?
probably my fault because I didn't really get many accurate at all.
It is hard to get the accuracy though, isn't it?
Yeah, because we were like getting it quite powerful, just not very accurate.
Well, it's not over yet. You mean you are eliminated for the moment. You now need to rely on your best friends to win you back. Can they do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Positivity is the way forward, but for the moment you are headed to lockdown. For the moment, Laura, it's lights out and lockdown. Connor, in the end, accuracy is where it went all wrong for you, but unfortunately, it's lights out and lockdown. So 6 players remain. It's time to crank it up.
Which frenemy pairs will the mixer create next?
First pair of frenemies out the mixer is Tanika and Luciana. Next is Cameron and Alex. And finally, it's Jacob and Shaydie. So let's have a look. We've got Luciana and Tanika. Now, here, the toughest question in the world. Chips versus chocolate. What will they go for? Tanika is all about the chips. Chips! Whereas Luciana is 100% chocolate. So, savoury versus sweet. Regardless, will they have the taste of victory in their mouths? I don't know. Then we've got Cameron and Alex. Now, Cameron reckons other boys can boast too much. What? Just because we're brilliant? Is that our fault? Whereas Alex thinks boys can be too cocky. They're brothers in arms about how great or not great boys are. They're humble. Will they be too humble? Will they shy away from victory? And finally, it's Jacob and Shaydie. Now, Shaydie, well, she loves soaps, Hollyoaks and EastEnders, she loves them. Whereas Jacob, he loves shows like Chuckle Vision. That's his favourite show. To me, to you, to you, to me. Well, will there be a track to the right result? Will it be a victory or will it be a case of douche, 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 douche? We'll find out as one pair of frenemies will be eliminated as we play this. Gutted. This is Gutted. Here the frenemies have to get these 4 orange orbs all the way to the other end into that pocket down there. Although there's a problem, as these 4 big things are blocking the way. So the frenemies will have to use these pit stops to their advantage. The last pair of frenemies to get the orange orbs in the pockets will be eliminated. I bid you good luck. Keep your enemies close.
The gutters are pivoted so they can seesaw and tip forwards and backwards.
Have you got the orange in?
Stop, 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 stop.
Down.
Stuff.
Wait, I've got this one here.
Sit.
Tip it up. Tip it up.
Back.
Interesting. Cameron and Alex are using a unique bouncing tactic to bounce the orange orbs over the green ones.
One.
Go back,
2, 3. Up. 4.
Gutted!
Cameron and Alex have gutted.
As Tanika and Luciana bag their first one,
Talk to each other, help each other.
Put in the orange. You've got 2.
Tanika and Luciana 2 down, 2 to go.
Got it? Down. All the way down. Bring the green back.
Try to get out.
This way.
Oh, I can feel the frustration.
Wait, if I put this one in.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yes. Finally, Jacob and Shaydie have bagged 1. But can they catch up?
Right.
Is this the final tilt down for Tanika and Luciana?
What?
Yes!
That's it.
Which means for Shaydie and Jacob, you just couldn't get these 3 in the pocket. Let's have a look at where it all went wrong.
Try and put it in.
Gutted is a game requiring joint effort. Was it Jacob and Shaydie's lack of communication that accounted for the lack of orbs gutted?
For Jacob and Shaydie, it's the blame game. Come on. What went wrong?
I feel like we weren't really talking that much.
So lack of communication. But it's all okay, because both your best friends are still in with a chance of getting you back for the final. For the moment, you're headed to lockdown.
Lights out and lockdown for Shaydie and Jacob.
couldn't be any tenser in here. Every player is in with a chance of making it to the final. Let's mix it up. The first pair of frenemies out the mixer is Cameron and Luciana. And they'll be facing Tanika and Alex. So 4 best friends in lockdown relying on their other best friends to win them back for the final. But let's see what the mix has been up to. What has he been playing at? Let's have a look at Cameron and Luciana. Now, if Cameron could be an animal, he'd be an eagle, because he'd like to soar through the air. That's a very good eagle there, Cameron. Whereas Luciana would be a bee, not because she'd like to buzz around, it's because she could sting people if they annoy her. Nice. And then we've got Tanika and Alex. Now, Alex describes himself as determined, strong and determined. Well, Tanika describes herself as imaginative, creative and a bit of a dreamer. Well, can she dream up a place in the final? There's only one way to find out as we play this.
Radio-controlled eruption.
The radio-controlled part is the cars, and the eruption will take place in that bottle over there. Here the frenemies have to negotiate this course, knocking out all the balls, and the first pair of frenemies to activate the eruption wins. Although things are not as simple as they seem, as the frenemies will have to share one remote control between 2. So one of you will be directing the car backwards and forwards, and the other will be directing the car left and right. Now, Cameron and Luciana, you were driving the white car, and Tanika and Alex, you were driving the yellow car. Let me just remind you what's at stake here. Your best friends in lockdown are relying on you. If you win, you automatically win your best friends back, plus a place in the final. I bid you good luck, and keep your enemies close.
Now, these frenemies are nice, careful drivers. Cautious start. Cameron and Luciana's white car has pushed the first obstacles out of its path.
Forward.
Despite this, they've failed to zoom ahead. Oh, Tanika and Alex's yellow car isn't that far behind, but they're struggling with the left and right. They really need to burst through these obstacles too.
Turn right. Hold it in.
Out, turn.
There you go. Turn left.
At last, finally, welcome to the party.
A little bit.
Turn out.
Back. A little bit.
They've caught up now, not a lot in it.
Go straight back.
Tanika and Alex's yellow car storms ahead. Look at that, it's incredible.
And turn left.
Cameron and Luciana's white car comes crashing back to fight for the lead.
Turn right. Turn right.
Who's going to do it?
Go back. Hang on. Right, turn. Yeah, turn right. Turn right. I'll tell you when. Turn.
Oh, it's really close.
Turn that way.
Oh, no.
Turn that way a bit.
Tanika and Alex's yellow car is coming through to challenge. It's going to be close. Who's it going to be?
There we go! Cameron and Luciana! It's a massive eruption. Let's take a look at that again.
Tanika and Alex's yellow car got into a spin just at the wrong time, which allowed Cameron and Luciana to zoom up the ramp and smash down that trigger.
Luciana and Cameron, congratulations. Where'd it go right for you?
Just communicated better than the other team.
And we sort of planned all our tactics before we done it.
You've won back your best friends for the final, and you two will be facing each other. But commiserations for Alex and Tanika. What went wrong?
I guess we could have communicated more, and it was kind of difficult controlling, and you know, the nerves just really get you.
When there was the small spaces near the spanner, it kind of got stuck quite a bit.
And look how close you were. You were almost at the ramp.
But you have been eliminated, and so has the hand of friendship which Alex and Connor won.
You did really well to get this far. For you two, you can now win back your best friends. So Jacob, it's lights on, out the mixer, and back in for the final. And for you too, Shaydie, it's lights on, out the mixer, and back in for the final. Right, join your best friends. You're back together. But it's now time to find out who really are the best of friends. The best friends are back together. Jacob and Cameron, what's it like?
Good.
Good feeling.
But do you think you can keep on winning?
Yeah.
Yeah, do our best. For Swansea, innit?
For Swansea, I like it. Luciana and Shaydie, you're also back together. What's it like to be reunited?
The best.
The best?
It feels really good.
Do you think you can keep that momentum up and go all the way?
I think we have a shot.
You do have a shot, but who will shoot their way to victory? It's time to find out as we play this.
The final.
This is the final. On this grid are the words keep your enemies close final. There are 15 different letters in those words. A letter will be lit up and a category will be given. You will then have to give me 2 correct answers, starting with that letter from that category. For example, if the letter was E and the category was girl's name, your answers could be Eva or Ella. There are loads of different answers that you could have. 2 correct answers will send your enemies along that track, closer to those chutes up there. And those chutes are filled with slimy, disgusting, horrible clag. You really want to lag behind the clag. If you fail to give me 2 correct answers, then you yourself move along the track. You'll have 5 seconds to give me 2 correct answers, and this is the sound you'll hear when time is up. Your aim is to get your enemies to that clag barrier right there, where the losers will be covered in slimy, horrible, disgusting stuff, but the winners will be covered in a feeling of glory. Let battle commence. Luciana and Shaydie, you go first. Your letter is K. Category, band or pop star. Time starts now.
Kings of Leon.
You gave me Kings of Leon, that was a good answer, but you needed one more. You could have had Kanye West, Kelly Clarkson, or Australia's favourite Kylie Minogue. Unlucky, you move along that track. It's a good start for you, Cameron and Jacob. Are you ready? Your letter is U. Category, countries. Time starts now.
Uruguay, United States of America.
That's brilliant, fantastic. Just like that, which means Luciana and Shaydie, you're heading ever closer to the clag. Are you ready? Your letter is P. Category, food and drink. Time starts now.
Potato. Peas.
Potato and peas, potato and peas. That is good. 2 correct answers, Cameron and Jacob. You're moving along that track. Right, boys, you ready? Yep. Your letter is M. Category, make of car. Time starts now.
Maserati.
A Mini.
Maserati and Mini will give you that. It's 2 brilliant correct answers. The boys are on fire. Luciana and Shaydie, you need to get this right. Are you ready? Your letter is N. Category, countries. Time starts now.
Nigeria. New Zealand.
Brilliant, 2 correct answers. Well done, Cameron and Jacob. Move along that track. Okay, boys, you ready? Your letter is F. Category, band or pop star. Time starts now.
Foo Fighters.
And Flow Rider.
Brilliant, you gave me 3. You guys are being generous, which means girls, Luciana and Shaydie, you're moving along that track. The boys are playing a good game. You need to keep within distance. Are you ready? Your letter is P. Category, make of car. Time starts now.
Polo.
You were trying there, Luciana. You could have had Peugeot or Porsche. Unlucky, which means Shaydie and Luciana, the clag is literally within touching distance. And Cameron and Jacob, if you get this right, the girls will go smashing through the clag barrier and you earn the right to send them in. Are you ready? Your letter is E. Category, food and drink. Time starts now. You were thinking, nothing came to mind. Eggs you could have had. You could have elderflower, eels. Unlucky. Girls, you live to fight another day, but you have to get this right, otherwise you're going in. Are you ready?
Yep.
Your letter is E. Category, British League football team. Time starts now.
England. And Everton. I don't know.
England is not a British League football team. It is, in fact, a national football team. You gave me Everton. If you had Exeter City or East Fife, you would have been safe. But that means, boys, you've sent them smashing through the Clag barrier. Luciana and Shaydie, how do you feel?
I don't want to get gunched.
Unfortunately, that is the game. Otherwise, I'd be out of a job. Cameron and Jacob, how do you feel?
Chuffed, amazing.
Let's send them in. Jacob and Cameron, you've done so well and you've earned the right to send the girls in. Anything you want to say to your enemies?
Sorry, girls, but boys are the best.
Girls have their moments.
And you're getting gunned.
Oh, send them in! Okay, 1 minute, I just want to go around the outside here. A Clag shampoo, you're bathing in Clag. How was it?
It's cold.
It's cold, it's real, but I want to take one more look at that.
Vish! Vash! Bosh!
Jacob and Cameron, you've proven you are indeed the best of friends. What has been your highlight?
Cameron staying in and bringing me back.
Ethan, because you went out and gutted, and Cameron, you kept on fighting to the bitter end, and you won him back in the end in radio-controlled eruption. Was there a doubt then? You think, uh-oh, we're not going to get this far?
I knew he'd do it all the way.
Well, guys, you are well deserving of our solid silver Keep Your Enemies Close medallions. A left and a right make a winning pair. There's one for you, Jacob, and one for you, Cameron. And guys, congratulations. So remember to keep your enemies close, but your friends even closer.
I've been offered a job in London,
Decisions must be made.
so I'm leaving. This puts in our place.
Questions must be answered.
One becomes all, with the blood of a warrior.
Fears must be overcome.
Not leaving your lives.
Spirit Beast will never be yours!
The incredible final episodes of Tracy Beaker returns and Spirit Warriors. CBBC's finale Friday.
Sky, it's falling!
Must see TV. Friday from 5:15 on the CBBC channel.
Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. You got the love. You got the love. You got the love.
Extraordinary kids, extraordinary stories. My life concludes with Children of the Road, Saturday at 11:30, CBBC on BBC Two.